We look like the three blind mice. Well, two.
And the seeing mouse.
One of them was cured with surgery.
Hello, and welcome to Did You Mean to Say That? The podcast where we did not mean to say that. I'm your co-host, Erin.
I'm your co-host, Bobby.
And I've never been higher. Guys.
What do you want us to do? Laugh? Mackenzie's in our live studio audience.
What did you want us to do? Laugh? I'm gonna kill myself.
That was mean, I'm sorry.
That was the craziest thing you've ever said.
Is it? We have a lot to cover.
Do we?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in my Bobby era. I have brought nothing to the table today.
Oh, I have so many things to talk about.
Thank God. I can't wait to turn my brain off.
I guess I'll go like chronologically.
Yeah, I'm gonna passenger princess it.
I have a hilarious story about opening day.
I forgot that even happened. Okay.
So Thursday was Red's opening day. It's literally a holiday in Cincinnati. It's so crazy. Sorry. So I was in the parade and then went to like the field to do like social media stuff. And then I went back to the banks because I was meeting back up with Levi. But I was walking across the bridge, the Roebling. Mm-hmm. I stopped at John John's little thing. Oh. Did you go there?
No, didn't even know about it.
All over social media for months. It's at Moorline.
Okay.
I didn't know if I should say it because of the story, but like it's literally fine, literally.
Okay, I'll bleep it if not.
It is fine.
Cool.
So I stop at Moorline and I think he's the owner of Moorline or just like the head manager, and love him. I work with him a lot, so like I know him pretty well. Okay. And he's talking to this like really hot guy.
Okay.
And he's like right there. So I go up and I'm like, oh my God, like how's the day going? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, here, guys, I'm going to get you a drink. Takes us into this like private little room.
No.
Inside Moorline that I never knew existed. And it's just like a teeny tiny bar, like the size of this couch, literally.
Okay.
And it's just like cases of like really nice bourbon.
Okay.
So he's like,
what is this place?
Magic. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
So him and this hot guy are just like shooting the shit, trying some bourbon, like having a great time. The guy was there like selling like hats. So I was like, oh, it's just like another vendor. Like the Moorline guy's just being like super nice to us, like, cause like we work here type thing. So then we carry on. The rest of my night is fun, whatever. And I was telling Levi about it the next day, and I was like, yeah, like, he brought us in and there was just a hot guy with us. Like, he was just hot. Like, that's all I said. And then I'm, like, scrolling on Twitter and a local news station, like, posted a video of this guy. Oh. And I was like, oh, my God, Levi, that's the guy that I was with at Moorline. And he goes, Bobby, that's 2-time Super Bowl champion Ted Karras. And I guess he has, like, a charity where he sells, like, the Cincy hats. Mind you, Levi's been telling me for literally months that he wants one of those hats. I didn't realize that's who that was, or that he was, like, famous.
Super Bowl champion.
So
I'm crying.
He was so nice and so hot, and he's from Indiana, if you were wondering. Everyone knows because he's famous.
Oh, I've never heard of this man in my life. 2-time Super Bowl champion Ted Campbell?
Close. Ted Karras. Our male viewer, your ex, will know exactly who I'm talking about. Oh.
I don't think he's ever going to watch again.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Anyway, so that was funny.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So funny. My opening day was...
Yeah, opening day sucks.
No, it doesn't. We need to keep the spirit alive.
No, I do love the vibe. It's a
national holiday.
It's just so crowded.
Yeah, but we should have gone to OTR.
1,000,000%.
Yeah. We should have gone to the banks, and then we should have gone to OTR when we had the chance to go to OTR. I had to eat a sandwich. It was a whole thing. Mm-hmm. I was about to pass out for real, like, at the banks. Like, it was going to be, like, a medical emergency.
Just from being, like, overstimulated?
Because we chugged a Red Bull at noon on an empty stomach, and caffeine makes me, like, really shaky. Like, I am going to pass out if I don't eat. And it started to get to that point like 3 hours later, and I was like, uh-oh, like, it's, yeah. But we got Freaky Fast subs in like 2 minutes.
Yep, Freaky Fast.
Fuck Jimmy John's, though. I want to be really clear. I never eat it, and literally fuck them.
Yeah.
Okay, I found out that, first of all, not everyone's opening day is MLB opening day. Like like the Tampa Bay Rays, for example, one of my coworkers loves them. Their opening day this year was like the day after, like their first game wasn't on MLB opening day. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Okay. Well, every year ours is, which we're the only team that does that. And all of our opening day games are at home, and no one else in the U.S. does that, which is why ours is such a huge fucking deal.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's why there's so many people.
Is it because we were the first MLB team ever?
Were we?
Mm-hmm.
No, we were not.
Yes, we were.
No, we were not.
Yes, we were,
Are
too.
Are you kidding?
No.
Oh my God. I love baseball. Like
I do like baseball a lot. And
we won 12-0 last night.
Oh, I thought you meant on opening day, because I was like, we lost. We won 12-0 last night?
12-0.
I always forget that after opening day, there's like more, they start.
There's more games.
And there's like always games.
Yeah, we just played the Giants like 12 times, and then we just played somebody in Texas last night. And let me tell you guys something. Okay, this is a great little chunk of something for our 3 male viewers that are straight. Ellie De La Cruz last night used this new thing called a torpedo bat. And it's bigger in the area where like you most often make contact with the ball, and smaller in the areas where you don't, and therefore it's lighter and they can swing it harder.
Is that allowed?
It's legal right now. They're like trying to do restrictions to maybe make it not legal, but like everyone can use it. And crazy.
That is crazy.
So that's how we won 12-0, because he probably hit, I don't know, 8 of those or some shit. I don't know. I didn't watch the game. I don't care.
Didn't know there was one, but that's amazing.
But
and I do
baseball.
have like spirit for our city.
Oh,
I really, really
honey, do. The spirit was alive.
Oh, yeah. City. And it was a really, really nice day.
It was fine. It was like cloudy, but
no, it was coming and going.
That's true. I just love the sea of red and white. Like, it is.
Yeah, it was a sight to see.
Yeah.
So.
Sports segment.
Yeah.
Good thing we did that. Okay, and then I wrote down, I guess the next night I went out. Very chill, but was up till 4:30 a.m. Next day I felt like I got hit by a truck and had to sleep for 3 hours. I don't even remember that.
Okay.
And so much has happened since then. What the fuck did I do the next night?
You went out with your volleyball friends to emo night.
Emo night?
No, girl.
Yeah, girl.
No.
On Friday?
Are you kidding? That's the same night?
Yeah.
This was like, that was the night after opening day?
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday and then Friday.
Whoa.
And you went on your little excursion.
Well, I had a time Friday night, apparently. Let me break it down for you. Went to, I'll start at the Jazz Bar, is where I started. And had an amaretto sour.
Wait, you're being serious?
Yeah.
You started at the Jazz Bar?
I started at the Jazz Bar.
Like the Jazz Bar, the Hearth Room?
Yes, the Hearth Room. I didn't actually know that was the same one that you went to, but I had so much fun. It was lovely.
I'm glad you had a good experience.
And this cocktail. Oh my God. Who knew? Did you guys know about amaretto sours?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my drink of choice now.
Love.
Anyway, I went there and then we just bar hopped around town. And by the end of the night, it was like, we showed up to Bloom with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 8 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up for the last hour being just me and Jake. And we kept losing each other and then finding each other again. And literally danced the fucking night away. Like, I think my eyes were closed for like 45 minutes. Like, it was so fucking fun and so drunk and really funny that everyone just disappeared. And I think we almost fucked. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on, but something was going on. And at one point, he's like hammered drunk, by the way. He's like, "You're so fucking gorgeous. I wish I wasn't straight. You look so or I wish I was straight. You're so fucking gorgeous." And I'm like, "Stop." And we're literally just whatever. And then this guy, he looks at me at one point, Jake, and is like, "I have seen that guy." I see, mind you, so drunk. I see that guy in Grindr all the time. He's like that. And like, I never match with him. He's so fucking weird. And I'm like, okay, like, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. At one point, that guy turns to us and goes, I love your guys' vibe. We're just like, yeah, me too. Like, it was so fucking funny. And then at one point, I just like took these off and it was so crazy in there. And I was like, I have to get out of here right now. And he was like,
sure.
okay. And we just left. And then we walked to Rhine House because his friend was working there. And it was like 2, but they were still open. And we're in there for a while, just like chit-chatting. We like make him drink some water, whatever. I turn to talk to the person next to me. Jake's over here. Within a literal split second, this man is gone and was walking home. Like, I turned back around and I was like, and the bartender was like, he left. And I was like, what? And he literally left me there in the dust in a split second.
Yep.
Yep. And then and then the next day he told me he went to the bathroom, felt nauseous, thought he was going to throw up, and was immediately like, I have to go.
Good for him.
Never said bye to me. Gave the bartender a look like I'm out. And then I had to find my own way. Yep. Oh, I saw him the next day. And he was like, dude, I was so fucked up. Last night was insane. Did we make out? I feel like we made out. And I was like, no, not quite.
I feel like we made out.
I felt like we made out too. It was crazy.
Well, you kissed me, so I feel like I kissed Jake.
We didn't even kiss.
I know, I just...
Did we? We did at some point, but not during that time.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Well, that sounds fun. Should I tell you about my Friday, and then you can do your Saturday, and then I'll do my Saturday?
Yeah. I had a tough time remembering that, so...
Okay.
Who
Well,
knows what I
my
did
sister's
Saturday.
wedding was this weekend.
And so was Taylor's sister's wedding, which is crazy. I can't believe
Crazy.
both of your sisters got married this weekend.
And the rehearsal dinners were both at the Montgomery and Boathouse.
Crazy.
So Friday we had the rehearsal. So Friday afternoon I got like pedicures with like all my girl cousins. Like
Love
we
that.
we went to Top Nail in Oakley.
Yeah, I know her well.
I wasn't impressed by my pedicure whatsoever.
Oh, I love it at Top Nail.
Anywho, we literally took up the entire like back wall and
Yes.
a few others.
Oh.
Like it was a lot of us. And we got condado, and then I went home and like rejuvenated my soul because I was like tired from opening day. And then
Who wasn't?
went to Montgomery Inn, and it was so fun. And then we all went to... We didn't go to Tin Roof. We went to Holy Grail after, and like people were closing the bitch down. I went up to our best fan and friend Mackenzie because her and Charlie were there.
Wait, I meant to meet up with you guys.
I was so drunk I didn't even think about you. I'm so sorry.
Same.
I went up to her and I was like, my cousin's leaving and she lives in my neighborhood. Like, should I go with her? Should I stay? And Mackenzie was like, Bobby, you're gonna be so happy you went home. And I was so happy because I was not hungover the next day like some of Amanda's friends.
That's so real.
So Saturday, we had to be there
Great advice. I really thought she was going to pressure you to stay out and you were going to have an amazing night. I
but-
forgot the wedding was the next day.
But so the next day is the wedding. So like I was a groomsman, so I had to be there at like 11 at the Transept, most beautiful building I've ever seen in my life. I want to live there. It's literally like Dracula's castle, but like make it like not like death. So fun. We all went to all the guys went to brunch at Taste of Belgium. I got
cute.
the worst meal.
Yeah, it's the worst restaurant in town.
It was horrible.
I don't understand how they're in business and there's multiple of them. It's like a front for something. Like
It has to be.
No one's ever there when I'm there. It's trash as fuck. It's crazy.
The espresso martini was fire.
Okay.
I will say. But I got avocado toast. It literally was toast with a dab of avocado, like mushed up, and then a shit ton of carrots and cucumber on it. Which was disgusting, but I was glad I didn't get anything like crazy because like we had a whole day ahead of us.
I need like
but that sucked.
feta, honey drizzle, hot
Anything.
chili flakes.
Give me anything. It was horrible.
I'll take eggs.
Joey got that too, and we were... Oh, they did put an egg on it, actually.
Okay.
It was really gross.
That sounds awful.
Unseasoned egg, no salt.
Ew.
Anyway.
With raw carrots and cucumbers?
That's the one.
Oh my God.
So, like, I lost 20 pounds by being there. It was horrible. And then we got ready. So I was staying at the Kinsley Hotel. So most of the groomsmen got ready at the venue, but I was like, I'm getting ready at my hotel room. So I like turned on music. I took a body shower because I love hotel showers. And like just like vibed out, got ready. And then we went to do pictures. And then
I'll die in a hotel.
the most beautiful ceremony. I was literally crying the whole time. Like Joey and I walked my mom down first. And as soon as we went out, I was just like ugly crying. And then I had to go back and walk Sarah, Amanda's old roommate, down the aisle. Like she was my like partner. Ceremony was really cute. My uncle, my mom's brother, officiated it and he killed it. It was like 10 minutes long tops. It was so dope.
I love when they slay it like that.
And then we had cocktail hour like on the floor below that. Panic attack.
You?
First of all, they invited like 250 people to this wedding. The space downstairs was like jam-packed.
Oh no.
And I'm the brother of the bride, so like I knew everyone. So I was looking for Levi, and I went downstairs and I was like, every 2 seconds. Obviously, like I want to see all these people.
Yeah.
But it was so overwhelming.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. Couldn't find him, so I thought he left. And I find Charlie, and Charlie's like, no, he's talking to Mick. And I was like, thank God. Because, like, Mick, amazing. Love her.
Love you.
So then we all went outside, and, like, we were just, like, kikiing, like, on the patio, because it was super nice out. And then had the reception, which was so fun. UC Bearcat himself was there. And the Dayton guy.
Flyer.
Congrats to him.
I don't know.
Just literally danced the night away. Had so much fun.
How long were the mascots at the wedding?
They like stayed. I think they like stayed the whole time. They were like
in costume.
They were having such a fun time.
I'm obsessed.
There's like pictures of like Bearcat holding Kate Story
in his arms.
In his arms. They had like not a photo booth, but like a backdrop type thing. He's in like a lot of them. He was like loving.
Weak as fuck.
I twerked on him.
Was he literally in mascot uniform the entire time?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was fun, and then
it's hilarious.
Then we had an after party at Queen City Radio. Shout out to Queen City Radio because they gave it to us for free because of.
Oh, nice.
And so we rented out like the whole top and then the inside, and then everyone was just like everywhere.
Yeah.
So much fun. We got like a million La Rosa's pizzas and like just queening out.
I love that.
Yeah.
Queening out at Queen City Radio.
So it was literally one of the best days of my life. It was so fun.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Jack and Amanda who do not watch
this podcast. Who did not watch the podcast, but
love you,
fun.
Mick. I wish I remembered where we left off.
I have no fucking clue.
Just the wedding, I guess.
Yeah, I think you're going to talk about your Saturday next. Whatever that was.
I think I sat here and crashed out.
I think so too. I worked.
Oh, I crashed out bad. I just remembered it all. When did the crash out even start? Like, has it ever stopped?
You've been in, like, a consistent crash out for a minute.
Since, like March 25th or something.
At least.
20th.
Literally.
So where do we leave off?
It's time for my Saturday.
Oh, yes. How was your Saturday?
Bad.
Oh.
So, I've been in, what some are calling a consistent crash out for some time now.
Mm-hmm.
The last time that we filmed, I think I told you, the mailman was becoming a mailman again, and we hung out like 5 days in a row. We're just like, sorry, fucking loving, whatever the fuck. I was loving life. on a high. Knew it was coming to an end, but didn't think it would come to an end the way that it did.
Right.
And it came to a screeching halt.
Oh, no.
And I knew it was going to. I should have prepared myself better, whatever. But these men be saying shit that makes you think that they're telling the truth. They never are. Because, like, you just know what's going to happen when you know what's going to happen, bro.
Your gut always knows.
Yeah. But regardless, I just really, like, came down from that high hard. And I crashed out. And, like, again, I have been for a while. Like, it's just we've talked about it. Like, just, I put it off for so long, and now it's all happening. As if this shit happened last month. And it really feels like it was 3 months ago, genuinely. But it was actually 6 months ago. So, like, I blacked out for 6 months.
Yeah.
3 months. And, so I've just been, like, really, truly down bad in a way that scholars have yet to crack. And Saturday, I'm just been in literally the depths of my despair.
I'm so sorry.
Truly. And it's been really awful. But since our last episode, my ex and I did have a conversation that actually broke me in ways that I can't even, like, put into words. And I blocked him on everything. And, like, just, I can't even. And if you're on my close friends, you know. And then I texted him while he was blocked a couple times, which I love doing because then they can't respond and I can't do what they say.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, it's awesome. And that's where I need to stay. Like, that's how I heal the best, is when someone's blocked, but I keep texting them. That's so fucked up. But I unblocked him the other night because I had to say something. Who even cares? Who knows what it was? And it went bad, and I ended up inviting him over the other night. And no, he did not come over, thank God. And we just had, like, I was really down bad that night. Like, I invited every single person in my phone over, like, anyone. Like, literally, I'm, like, bottom of the barrel. Like, anyone come over, please? No one would. Damn. And I asked him if he would come over, and he said, nah, bro, ask your hoes. And I said, I did. They didn't answer. Why are you talking about your hoes when you literally have a girl? Like, I literally said, LMAO, why would you even say that? And he was like, why would you ask me to come over at 11:30? And I was like, what does the time have to do with it? He was like, if it was the daytime, I would have considered it. And I was like, what? Okay. Anyway, we ended up having the longest conversation. It lasted for like a day. And it made me feel like better and worse. Like, it just... Yeah, it was just like one of those conversations where we weren't arguing and we weren't being terrible. I wasn't. So, it just gives me a little clarity whenever that happens, and I feel like a little bit less alone, even though I am fully alone. But I have to stop talking about him on here, and I have to stop talking about everyone. That's my new brand, is that I need to shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, good news for you. I decided the other night, for reasons we're not going to put on here, that I don't care anymore.
Incredible. So you can take the reins on being insane, and I'm going to pull back a little bit because my approach is not working for anyone.
Well, yeah.
And, like, I love being a terror and, like, a menace to society. I really do. But, like, at the end of the day, I do care about these people, and I don't want them to leave me. Not him, but... I mean, I care about him, but, like...
Right.
Just, like, things have gotten back to him. He's watched some things. He did hear me call him ugly, which I literally didn't, and I don't think that. But... I mean, I did. But,
you
like...
did.
He was like, you made it seem like I'm ugly to everyone but you. And I was like, I understand that. I just meant, like, my friends didn't think you were hot. Yeah.
And that's okay.
And I shouldn't have said that.
None of my friends think any of my boyfriends are hot.
Yeah. But, like, He's hot. Like, he's a handsome man.
He's a handsome man.
And I love him. So I'm just gonna...
I like the being respectful route.
I love being... I'm chomping at the bit.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I didn't mind. He was talking about, like, you've been sharing all the personal details of our relationship on fucking YouTube, bro. And I'm like, you've been saying whatever the fuck on Twitter to the same amount of viewers, honestly. Like...
And if he had literally supported you or watched the podcast at any point, even before you broke up, he would know that you were already doing that.
That's so real.
I mean, honestly.
Not in, like, a crazy way. But
No,
like,
no.
Yeah. And also, if he had not done anything that he did to me, I wouldn't talk about him the way that I do.
Well, that's the thing. Taylor Swift says, if guys don't want a bad song written about them, don't do bad things.
It's really simple.
It's really
I've always
simple.
said that. If you don't want people to talk about you, don't do anything to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
If you want people to talk nice about you, be nice.
Yeah.
And he was like, he said, like, I'm not mad. I understand why you're saying it. Like, it's not, like, I deserve it. I get it. But, like, it does affect me. And I was just like, right. And he said, like, something about personal whatever. And I was like, I've literally been just talking about the details of my own relationship. Like, I haven't said anything personal about you. And he was like, you were reading my own tweets off of my Twitter. And you called me a bitch.
Well, what I was going to say is, like, if he wants you to respect him and not talk about him on here, you came to him by his tweets affecting you. And then he continued to do it.
Made it actually even worse.
Yeah.
1,000 times worse. Like, since we last filmed, like, the things that I have seen with like, we were genuinely never meant to have access to our exes in this way. Like, it is so fucked up. And yes, I should stop. I understand. But just, like, technologically speaking, the fact that I have access to my ex-boyfriend's stream of consciousness is so fucked.
Yeah.
Like, I literally know, like, what he's thinking and what he's doing and who he's fucking.
Mm-hmm. I've never had to deal with that, genuinely.
I know you haven't.
Because none of my exes have social media.
It's really nice. It's like, it's so fucked up because it makes me feel like connected to him in some way. Like, I would feel almost like more heartbroken if I couldn't see it.
No, I get that.
But I feel hurt when I do see it. So it just sucks. And the things he's saying are fucking crazy. Like, things you would never want to see your ex saying is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, you're loving that new pussy, bro? That's crazy.
That's the thing.
What's happening.
That's the thing too with, like, Twitter. Like, you can go so many days, like, being good and not looking, but then the one time you do look, obviously you're gonna scroll, so you're gonna see all those days that you weren't looking.
Yeah, I went through 2 months worth of Twitter tweets.
Mm-hmm.
I look like every hour though, so I don't know. It's getting really bad.
Okay, well, we need to figure that out.
I don't know what to do about it for a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm rebranding as someone who is kind and respectful and not a psychopath. Also, our last episode was just, like, a lot for me to take in.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I watched it back and I was like, girl, chill out.
Yeah, it always is better, I guess, to hold your tongue and just talk about it off camera.
But the content is better because I loved that episode. I don't want my mom to watch it, but, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. And I am just... I don't know. I actually don't have an answer. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fucked up.
Well, of course you are. Anyone would be fucked up.
Yeah,
so,
and I just am. And
yeah.
That's
but you'll get through it.
That I'm on.
And there's a lot to be said also about taking the high road, even when you don't want to, or it's not even your place to do so necessarily. You'll feel better about it because that's the thing. Like, we're lovers. Like, we don't want to hurt someone's feelings. But we don't get that in return. It's very tempting to use
I want to be spiteful as literal fuck. And I said that to him, like, I apologized, and then I said, but honestly, you started it. You were saying foul shit on there almost immediately after I moved out, and you sent foul shit to my phone, and I didn't give a fuck. Like, I'm sorry that I called you out your name, and I'm sorry that, like, I hurt you, but if you were hurt by what I said about how bad you treated me, I'm not sorry for that at all.
Yeah.
And I'm not sorry for speaking on my own relationship on my own podcast. Like,
that like my
Sorry.
friends watch. Like it's
Yeah.
and I guess some of
And
his.
like I guess you were watching and some of your fucking friends were watching too, which like that girl is really sweet and I don't want to be mean to her, but like that really pissed me off and I'm ready to like block her.
I don't know who you're talking about.
You didn't watch my close friends yesterday?
No.
You should tell everyone why I'm so mean to you. Like, since you want to take accountability so fucking bad, tweet about that. Like, and he was like, every person I told them it was my fault. I should have treated you 1,000 times better. Like, whatever. And I'm like, you don't tell them what you did to me. You don't tell them about
Right.
the shit you did to me. Like, you don't.
Yeah.
Be so fucking for real.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
I struggle with that a lot as well because I'm like, aren't you scared? I could tweet on Kiss 107 right now and tell all my shit that you did to me, but I don't want to, first of all. And second of all, like, what is that? You know, like.
Just like when we talk about things, I want to like come to a resolution and just be like, yeah, so that's, and then move on. And I just don't fucking have one. So.
Oh, like in this? There's not a resolution right now.
I'm really like, I am such a Virgo moon where like I'm so black or white. It's either on or it's off. I'm either fine or I'm not. And I'm really, and like logically, I know that's not true and like that's stupid and that's not how life works. Life happens in the gray and like healing is not linear. Like I am not cured every time I think I'm cured. What the fuck, bitch?
Right.
You're dumb. And I'm also not, this pain will be forevermore when I'm in the depths of my despair. Like it's just literally, I'm fine today. Like I'm not, but like I was sobbing Sunday night. Like sobbing for hours. Like I felt like my head was like a balloon getting blown up and I almost threw up. Like could not stop sobbing. And then I woke up and was still crying till like 2 p.m. Like it was fucked up.
I'm so sorry.
And in those moments it's like, oh my god, this is gonna last forever. And it just isn't. Never does. This too shall pass.
It does feel like that though when you're in the trenches. I mean, I've been going through the past like week or so has been better, but I also like
interestingly enough.
Yeah, but I've been like depressed as fuck, like not sleeping, not taking care of myself, not being productive, just like
club, another plane.
It also just like does damage. Like you're gonna be fine, but like no one gets out of it unscathed. Like,
yeah, for sure.
It's tough in there. You're fighting for your life.
And that's
I'm fighting for my fucking life, dog.
But that's exactly what you're fighting for, your life and the rest of your life. And
yeah, it's just like
it's just not helpful to hear. But
I know.
will.
You know, like everything that I can say to myself, everything because it's like, it's just such a stupid fucking feeling. Like I hate feeling an emotion for no reason. I hate that shit. Like I hate missing someone that I know I wouldn't see even if I had the chance. Although, whatever. The other night, Dre's still out. But like I hate being sad about someone I don't want back. Like it just hurts in a different way. Like
well, because our minds and our hearts are different.
I know. And my mind and my heart are mortal enemies.
Same. Literally same.
It's some real Virgo shit for real. It really is. What's your moon?
Gemini.
Oh, wait. That's really fucked up.
We've talked about this a million times.
I know. I just mean in like this context, like I know exactly how that feels because my son is Can
you tell me more?
Yeah, the Gemini is literally like because of it being my son, my personality, like I feel two opposite things exactly equally at all times. Like I am like the way that I can't make a decision because of it too is like literally heads or tails 50-50. I feel both things.
Yeah.
And that paired with like the Virgo is so like sensitive and soft but so deeply analytical. So it's like you're just like fucking thinking yourself into pain that you can rationalize yourself out of, but you're still feeling it.
Yep.
And that paired with the Gemini is like literally like a double-edged fucking sword. Like it is like terrible.
Yeah, it's been rough, but I find the most joy, I've said this a million times and I will continue to, when I am productive, when I'm taking care of myself, when I'm hanging out with my friends, when I'm doing my thing. So that's my new vibe.
Me too.
Or maybe dating someone new.
Fuck it.
I've been on Tinder a little bit, not like every day, but I ran out of people.
Tinder sucks, dude.
There is one guy
They all suck.
that said he wants to take me out this weekend to like a board game bar.
Yeah.
Love that.
Love that.
That new one down in OTR.
Would love to go.
Okay, well, if that doesn't happen,
You know?
let's go.
Have you been on Bumble?
No.
Because for me, that's where the hottest men are. And like, I feel like no one really uses it anymore, which is kind of left like a nice little
Okay.
something behind for me.
Maybe I'm a little bit on the dating apps, but like in no way, obviously, am I ready to like.
Well, I wouldn't like set you up with someone I care about, but like to match with a random man to get some fleeting attention and affection.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're probably also emotionally unavailable. Like, I do not care about anyone on the apps.
For sure. But what I'm
I
saying
am
is
using
like,
them.
I think I really, really need to just focus on myself and not try.
You do, but like also there is something to be said about the serotonin that you get from someone being nice to you.
For sure.
And like sometimes you just like you have those moments where you're so down bad, like you have to be real with yourself and be like, what do I need right now? Literally attention. Mm-hmm. Like, and it might not come from the person I need it to come from, but like if it coming from the person I needed it to come from filled my cup up 100%, I can fill my cup up like 75% with 6 other people giving it to me instead.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be all the way there, but I don't need to be at 0. Mm-hmm. That's my philosophy.
Yeah. I think I'm just very like to me that feels like a distraction rather than like going through the pain. But like it doesn't have to be. I'm sure
it's not
our
linear.
exes are out here talking to other people, you know? Like
They
why
sure
shouldn't
are.
we? Well, I don't know if Levi is, but I would assume. So
I don't think it matters what he's doing. Like, it's because like jumping into a relationship would be a distraction, or like dating someone would be a distraction. But like, you can distract yourself. Like sometimes you need to distract yourself.
Yeah,
like,
that's
for
fair. That's
a
fair.
chunk of time. Like,
and sometimes you do need attention and like validation.
yeah, I will do this for like 2 hours one night. Like I'm not like just sitting on the apps. I haven't been on it. No, I can't.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been hard and I'm finally just now getting color back into my face.
I'll cry. There's tears in my eyes. You should have never said that. Girl.
Are you being for real?
We've been recording for an hour and a half, like audio, and like we have to finish this.
I have
to finish
so
what we
many more
started.
topics.
I know, it's fucked up.
We should just hang out.
Well, we've been talking off camera for like an hour. Like we have
Exactly.
filmed essentially nothing. And I don't remember the last thing we were talking about.
And I feel like all the things I did talk about, I don't actually want on the episode, but they're going.
Well, a lot of them are getting cut, but like a lot of them aren't.
Yeah. You know what? I don't care.
Okay, well, you're gonna
It's
care
my
that I'm not
podcast.
putting most of that in.
Yeah.
But I did want to talk about, there was something we were talking about that I like made me think of something, but like sometimes when you're like healing, right? Maybe this is just me. In my heart of hearts, I'm like a bad person. Like I'm a caring, loving, affectionate, amazing, beautiful, thoughtful woman. But like I am toxic and I am like unfiltered and I am not good at communicating in an effective way. And like when I'm like healing, like sometimes it gets to a point where like I feel like I've been biting my tongue so hard trying to like craft a perfect message or like say the right thing and like do the correct communication patterns instead of like defaulting to spazzing the fuck out or like saying something cunty as fuck. and like it gets like really bad, and I think like that's why I crash out so hard, because I will like be being good for so long, and I'll feel like I'm like doing a disservice to myself when I'm doing that.
Oh.
And then it'll all come out, and I'll be like, and that's why that's
Yeah.
yeah,
That's interesting.
isn't it? And I was just talking to someone about this recently, I forget who it was, and they were saying the same shit, where it's like it's hard to be a good person for too long. And I don't mean a good like, you know what I mean. It's hard to be an effective communicator.
Yeah.
For me. Because that's not default. My default is scream and argue and say mean things.
Do you think that comes down to like how you were raised or something?
100%.
Okay.
The only memories I have of my parents' relationship is them fighting.
Yeah.
And my mom and I used to like fight.
Mm-hmm.
But like my mom and I love each other more than anyone in the world. So
For sure.
like that was the deepest love I've ever known, but also like the craziest fights I've ever been in my life. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you wasted? Just the way you said damn was so funny. Yeah.
I want to, like, it's hard. It's so hard, and it feels, I just get to a point of, like, exhaustion where I'm just like, oh my God, just never fucking mind then. I'll just start yelling then.
You do say never fucking mind a lot.
Yeah, just never fucking mind then.
I feel like, yeah, that is very interesting. And I think I don't have the answer because I'm not a therapist.
Oh, it needs to be worked out in therapy hard.
Yeah. Because my default is soft and sweet, but I think that's because of how I was raised. Like, we were not allowed to fight in my household.
Yeah.
Like, even my siblings and I bickering, even to this day, like, Amanda and I bickered about something a few weeks ago, and, like, the next week when I went over to my parents' house, my dad was like, I didn't like how you guys are talking to each other. Like, here's the perspective on the situation, shit. And I'm like, Amanda and I have queened out, like, 20 million times since then, but I appreciated that growing up. Like, if we were arguing, we got in trouble.
That's fucked up to me.
I don't think so.
I don't think.
It literally made us so close, and I'm not a fighter.
Yeah.
The only people I fight with, like, in that way, are boyfriends, which is a different thing.
Totally different.
But, like, when you and I are, like, fighting, like, we're not, like, like, I would never scream at you.
And I know. And I would never scream at you. I would never scream at either one of you. This actually genuinely doesn't apply to either one of you.
Yeah, true.
There are people, though, who, maybe it's people who are not effective communicators, like, but it's also, like, I do know that both of you were raised very gently, and, like, you were taught to, like, not do that. So, like, I know how that would make you feel if we were having a confrontation like that. Like, you would freak out. Like, it would be like,
If you did, I would just literally be a bitch.
I was gonna say, I feel like I would probably have to turn up. Like,
yeah, same. But, like, I wouldn't like it.
Shocking. I would be so fucked up that I would have to turn up.
Mm-hmm.
you really think both of you would?
Oh,
I know
million
for a
percent.
fact that I would.
Same.
Oh.
I've
I'll
turned
keep that
up
in mind.
before.
No, don't.
No,
'cause it's
don't
not
keep it in
gonna be
mind.
you.
I don't want...
Like,
I want you to do it, though.
I don't want that for us.
Yeah, that would suck. No, Aaron.
Should have never told
Do
me
you
this.
want me in your life or what?
No, literally. I would turn the fuck up, and then
I would literally
this podcast would be over.
ice cold.
What? I'm scared. But I can be mean.
Both of you would leave me forever if we got in a bad fight?
No, if just like
fucked up.
if you
Well, don't
turned
fight.
up on
You
What
me,
are you talking about?
if you turned up on me, I would be like, oh, I need to literally fall back. And like,
I feel really upset by this.
and that's fine, but I also just know you're not gonna turn up on me. Like,
Yeah, like-
I'm talking
Well, I
about,
fucking might.
okay, well then.
Sayonara.
Like,
Me and Mackenzie are out then.
That's fucked up.
I don't
Why is
think
that fucked
it
up?
is.
Because
Like,
I'm telling you this, like, thing that I struggle with, and if I make a mistake, you guys are gonna leave me?
No, I'm not saying that if you turn up on me because I fuck up and do something wrong, that I'm gonna leave you forever. I'm just saying if you take this information.
No, I'm saying if I make a mistake, like if I accidentally let that slip, which is something I clearly struggle with,
Yeah, but I don't think that would ever happen with us. Like,
I
what are you
was
gonna turn
say,
up on us at?
unfortunately, I'm just
But I'm
baby.
still with Levi? Like...
And, like, I just would also do what I always do with everything else. Like, where I would just... Like, I would take a second because it would be so out of character and, like, insane. But, like, I wouldn't leave you forever. I would just, like, be like, damn, alright.
Do you think you two have argued more than we have, or, like, we have more? We have more.
Absolutely not.
Because we've only had, like, 3 arguments ever. And they've all been about boyfriend shit.
That's all I've ever argued with literally anyone about.
Yeah.
Ever.
So I just don't see you crashing out on me and being a huge bitch.
No.
And that happening.
Yeah, it is really frustrating to me that the only, like, true... Because that is really the only thing I care about. Like, that is literally the only thing that I fucking care about in my relationships is letting someone treat you like shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only fucking thing that I care about. I mean, we've had conversations that were not about men, but ours have been more truly, like, heart-to-heart conversations. Like,
chats.
the only time we've ever, like, argued where, like, I did slightly turn up was about a man.
Literally.
Like...
Yeah.
And,
They're
even
just-
then,
And that's a whole
like,
other thing.
It wasn't even, like, it was turned
You know.
up, but it wasn't that turned up. Like, it wasn't... I've seen you more turned up over less.
Oh, honey.
Like...
Because if you... if you take it there, I'm going there. And I'm, like, if you take it there, I'm not biting my fucking tongue. Don't fucking disrespect me. I'm drunk. I just, like... There's, like... I feel like you guys are both saying that if I turned up, you would turn up too. But I don't think you would.
I think I
Like,
would.
I think I've been a bitch to both of you,
I
and you've
don't think...
No, you've been a
kind of cocked it
bitch.
back.
You've been a bitch often, but not like a bitch. Like, you haven't turned up on me and said, like, insane, crazy, mean things.
No,
You've
I
just
was
been
gonna say,
bitchy.
feel
I
like-
never say mean things, though. Like, me turning up, I would never, ever say anything
Right.
mean to you.
That's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
just, like, cuss you the fuck out.
I just don't
But
know.
I would never say, like,
I just don't know if I would ever cuss
this is
someone
for
the
you,
fuck
Rachel,
out.
you fat, you stupid bitch. Like, I would never say mean things about you, because I don't think mean things about you.
Aw.
I mean, truly. Like, I don't have, like, mean things to say about someone. Like, I feel like there are people who, like, learn things about you and use them back against you when they're arguing, or just, like, biting their tongue in a way of, like, oh, if I could say what I really wanted to say, you'd be fucked up right now. Like, I don't feel those type of things. I just am, like, I'll, like, curse and, like, be a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and as your co-host and best friend, I'm really glad you don't think mean things about me.
I also just, like, I know you think you turned up on me over this shit, but I don't even feel that way. I just feel like you were acting appropriately.
Well, I think I was acting appropriately, too. I always think I'm acting
I
appropriately.
know, and, like, but, like, I just also
Is the
feel
camera
like
on? Yeah,
in
it
that
is.
situation, like, I was just... I feel like I'm the exception to everything. I don't know. And that's fucked up. But that's
I feel
where
the
my
same
brain's
way, and
at,
it is
so,
fucked
like,
up, and it's not true.
Yeah, we're not the exception to anything, you guys.
No, I mean...
We're just people.
Well, I am.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like
Okay.
I'm literally the exception. Like, I don't know.
Well, you're the
There's
exception
shit-
for me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't... Like, if you really turned up on me, I would be like, oh, damn. Like, I gotta, like, turn up back, or I have to, like, go for
Yeah.
a minute. Like, I have to... Because...
This is the craziest
Yeah,
conversation that
but,
I
like-
don't
It's
think
interesting,
is usable
though.
at all.
No, I think it is. It's interesting. It's like 3 besties, like, talking about if you turned up on us.
Because it's just like, I'm never going to turn up on anybody unless I'm, like, pushed to that point.
Same.
And I don't, like, you just aren't, you're not going to turn up on me.
Yeah,
But, like,
and
I
I'm
would
not.
have to
I'm
be
not a
fucking
turn
up.
up anymore.
And
Like,
I would just
I
have to be
used to
fucking
be.
up so bad. Like, I would have to be fucking up so bad.
Yeah, there's just no
Like,
world in
I
which.
don't think
But
I
also,
could-
again, because you guys are both effective communicators and you aren't fucked up people, like, we're never gonna get to that point.
I've only turned up on boyfriends.
I love that.
Jason, Ken, and Levi, specifically.
And
I hit Jason multiple times.
I stabbed someone.
What? Oh, you're just trying to make me feel better.
No, I pulled a knife.
I don't...
And you know that.
Yeah, right. And that sucks. And that's why a rule in my relationships, I always say, I don't want to fight and I do not want to curse at each other. And then obviously it happens because
I think not cursing at each other is unrealistic. Like, nothing feels like fuck.
I don't think it's unrealistic.
I also think cursing while yelling at someone is different than cursing at them. Like, fuck you is so different than, like, you have me so fucked up. Or, like,
well,
I don't fucking care about that.
No, totally. But, like,
okay.
Fuck you.
You're a bitch.
Yeah. And I know it's not unrealistic.
That's my rule in a relationship is I won't say you're a bitch.
Yeah. I'm more like I'm more like biting with my words. I choose like ways to really like cut this.
We have to move on.
Yeah, we really do.
I'll get there.
I get where you're at and wanting to find the attention in other people, but I think you need to find it within somehow. Not right now, but at some point.
No, I'm doing that too.
Okay.
I just like love. I'm good to be on the apps. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems like you're not.
Well, I'm not fine. And not dating's not gonna make me fine. Dating's not gonna make me fine either. Like, I'm not like trying to get healed through it.
I know, I'm just saying you're
It's just
crashing
an
out over
activity.
this guy that you've been like casually dating for a few months.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that though. Like, I like that.
Okay.
Like, I genuinely enjoy like that type of pain. Sorry. I like dating. I like having feelings for someone. Like, I like being hurt and like crashing out. Like, you can't imagine for how long I felt nothing at all.
Yeah.
And like, it is enjoyable to me. Like, it is healing a part of me for the meantime.
Okay. And that's fine.
Yeah. Ariana Grande released.
I was literally just gonna say Ariana Grande released her deluxe edition of Eternal Sunshine. Every song is fucking fire. You've listened, right? Mm-hmm. So good.
Speaking of crashing out.
Like you crashed out?
I mean, I just feel like the Tortured Poets Department and Eternal Sunshine were so relatable to me specifically. Like, it was like at the exact right time, and like the lyrics are so devastatingly on the nose. And the deluxe just gave even more insight into that whole situation, and was just like, End of the World intro, like, was in my top 5 of last year and will be again this year. Like, I just listened to that on a loop. Like, that shit is like got me to end my relationship genuinely. And the extended version is like, damn.
Yeah.
That last like stanza of it, I was like, once again, is she in the room?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Right.
I love it.
So I
need to watch the movie.
It. Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm obsessed.
Really, all I had to say is that it's so good.
I love it, and I can't wait to like talk more about it as we like spend more time with it.
Because I've been like bopping, and like I definitely read the lyrics, and I was like,
yeah.
But I'm in my era. Just my
shoulder shrug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that every moment is like that, but
it's not, because it's not black and white. It's not one or the other, and 6 things can be true.
Exactly.
And like, I caught myself doing that, being like, fuck it, I'm never looking at his tweets again. I'm blocking him on everything. I'm never gonna think about this again. I'm moving on. I'm just gonna fuck whoever, and I'm gonna be fucking loud about it, and that's my new vibe. Like, that's my new vibe. I need to erase that from my vocabulary.
No, did you watch my TikTok?
No.
It's going viral.
No way.
I literally posted it earlier. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're gonna die after what you literally just said specifically.
Something really like comforting is that you can choose any moment to just start over. The past literally doesn't exist. Like the first 10 seconds of this video, that was the old me. You can change your vibe. You can literally rebrand at any given moment.
100%.
And also, something I've learned is like, sometimes you're like, who do I want to be? Like, whether it's aesthetically or personality or whatever, you don't have to choose. You can shift into different versions of yourself anytime you want. Sometimes I want to be like hot, clubby, whatever. Other times I want to be like the like tortured poet. You can just be whoever you want at any given moment, and easier said than done sometimes to switch your vibe, but like you literally can. So
Stop.
that's my wisdom.
And people are commenting like, I love you so much. So that's my
I
vibe.
absolutely agree. Like, and I love a rebrand, but I just, for me personally, it was getting to like a toxic point because
Too extreme.
yeah, like when I put expectations on myself when I'm like, this is my new vibe. And in
And then
this
you don't
vibe, I'm
follow
going to
it.
do this, this, and this. And I'm not going to do this, this, and this. And then I do. And I'm like, well, fuck it. It's over.
Yeah.
I think that's like Virgo and ADHD.
For sure. And it's intense emotions. Like,
Yeah.
I find that too, but I'm just like, okay, this is who I am in this moment. Like, fuck it, I'm over it. And then other times it's like, well, I'm clearly not.
Yeah, I'm just leaning into like the ebbing and the flowing and the like the gray of it all. Like,
That's good.
in this moment, I am thinking about how I want to get fucked so bad right now tonight by a person who is not my ex. However, miss him, wonder what he's doing. I have a hole in my heart.
Yeah.
But I've had like a great day, but even a great day had splotches of gray. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, it was all,
I had an amazing day too, but I had moments of like
it's
down.
yeah, because like it's literally not like, okay, today was great, tomorrow's bad. Like it's literally just like it's literally all at once. Like it is not black and white, it is gray.
Yeah. Yeah, my whole vibe right now is just like leaning into self-love and like whatever happens will happen, and I just need to love myself.
Truly.
So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's been great, actually. I felt so much better in the past week than I was doing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on the exact opposite journey. I am like trying to lean into, like, I did a sound bath the other night. I've been stretching every day. I need to give myself a tarot reading. I was journaling the other night.
I did tarot readings to myself earlier.
Really?
Yeah, and then I got mad because it obviously told me run for the hills.
Yep. I want to be toxic. I want to recommit to being toxic, like I said.
No, that's not what you said. You said you want to rebrand to being kind and respectful.
No. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. I want to be...
Oh, you mean just for the pod you want to rebrand to being kind and respectful?
Yes.
But not in real life?
No.
Aaron.
I don't think it's... I don't want to be unkind or disrespectful to anyone. I want to be toxic. I want to lean into toxic behaviors. I want to drink more, and I've been smoking cigs and loving that.
Okay.
And I just want to do things I don't want to say on here.
Okay, but I don't want anyone to say I'm a bad friend because I don't condone that. But I will be here by your side, smoking, obviously, and drinking. But, like, no.
Double fisting.
That's not going to heal you.
I think for a little bit it is.
I think sometimes you do need to numb the pain, but...
I don't think it's going to numb the pain.
Well, then what's the point?
I think it's just something I need to get out of my system. And I think that I knew that the whole time. And I decided to take a different route. And I don't want to take a different route anymore. I want to get back to it.
I'm scared and worried for you.
I wouldn't be.
Well, I am. Yes, you would be. You personally would be worried if I was saying that.
I don't think the way that I'm going to be doing it would worry me if you were doing it.
Okay. You're just like picking up cigarettes and drinking?
Yeah.
How would that not be?
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we're... Whatever.
I want to do more drugs. I want to...
Like what?
Fight with men.
You should do shrooms.
I hate shrooms.
You should do them, though. You used to hate a lot of things, and it's a rebrand.
That's not...
Well, then what drugs do you want to do?
You know what drug I want to do?
No.
Yes.
No.
A little.
Mm.
Just a little.
You are free to make your own decisions. That doesn't mean I have to approve.
I agree.
So.
I just feel like I can't explain it well enough, and I feel like, don't worry. Okay. I got it.
I have my own shit to worry about, but I am worried. And I'm here for you.
I just feel like you're interpreting it in a way that is worrisome, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to explain it well, but I don't think that what I'm thinking is that worrisome.
Okay, you just said you want to be toxic. and are drinking and smoking and want to do drugs.
Yes.
Okay. Don't.
Maybe I won't.
Okay, great.
I have no clue what I'm going to do with this episode, but
I know. I wish that
it's bad. It's really bad.
I don't think it's bad. I just think it's going to be hard.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's
But we always say that, and those always end up being the best ones.
And I think it'll be good, but, like, it's going to take me. I don't even know how to, like, girl, I don't know. Like, best of luck to everyone out there.
Yeah, man, if you're crashing out or you're not, I don't know.
Text me.
Text us. Also, let us know your best self-care tips. And don't say take a bath or put on a cute outfit. Say something new and fresh.
All right. Yeah, let us know in the comments below.
I would love to know.
If you made it this far.
They will. Some will.
What do we say?
What? Are you, like, patronizing me?
No.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. We'll see you in the next one.
Or we won't, because I'll kill myself.
Bitch.
I'm kidding.
No, we can't even use the outro.
You can say that, right?
No.
Oh.
But we do all the time. What do we care? We get 8 viewers. 89.
That's what it was when I last looked.
It's 99 now.
Oh, slay.
Yep. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I just feel like we need like a resolution of some kind, and we're just not going to have one. So
The resolution is we're taking it day by day, moment by moment.
it's not black and white. We live in the gray, and Bobby's blue. Love you.
Aw.